Hi, hello, who are you? My name is Anna Tinpencil. Welcome back to my channel. I am going through this LeetCode problem set in Python, and I'm on question number 53, the maximum subarray. And I have given myself ample time to look through this question to see what I think I should do because, and I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible, I don't know, they said a follow-up if you figured out the ON solution, try coding another solution using the divide and conquer approach, which is more subtle. I don't know if I know how to do that for this problem, so I have tried to think of ways that I could do that. So for this question, 53, maximum subarray, let's go through the question. So given an integer array nums, find the subarray with the largest sum and return its sum. So they give us examples through here, and this subarray is 4 with -1, 2, and 1, which means the largest sum is 6, and then the same down here with 1, 1, and 1, and then these numbers down here to create the largest sum of 23, and then these are the constraints for that. And like I said, this follow-up has given me 7 minutes to try to figure out how I could approach it like that, but I'm going to go with, and this is maybe not the best thing, but I'm going to go with my instinct using Kadane's algorithm because I learned more about it actually doing the July LeetCode problem sets, because there was, I think, 2 in there, and I had a lot more theorem and not enough practicum when it came to this specific way to do things. So the path I'm going to go down is maybe not the path they want me to, but a path that I think I could get this solved in about 5 or 6 lines of code. So I am going to start with saying the max sum is a negative, and I want initialize that as a negative infinity, and then from there I'm going to take a current sum and set it to 0. So here, and what this will do is initialize the current sum to track the what's it called, to track the subarrays, or subarray's current sum. So for this, though, I'm going to say float negative infinity. I think that's how that's going to work. So then from here, I am going to say for num in nums and start a new subarray if the current sum becomes negative. So we're going to say current sum is the max of num current sum plus num. And then from here, I'm going to update the max sum if the current sum is greater. So here we'll say max sum is the max of the max sum current sum. So then all we will have to do is return the max sum. So just to kind of go over what I started here, we initialized this max sum as a negative infinity and the current sum to track that current subarray sum, and we just iterate through the nums array for each element, and we start a new subarray if the current sum becomes a negative or continues the current subarray. So let's run this. It was accepted. And the runtime on this might be bad, but I want to see if it gets accepted because I think this does take in all the edge cases. And also the reason I wanted to do this Kadane's algorithm is because it will figure out the maximum subarray sum in a single path through the array. So there's no needing to go back and forth. I think the memory of it would be will be pretty good. Maybe the runtime might not be if I'm looking at this, but let's go ahead and submit it anyway. Okay, so the memory wasn't good, and the runtime was also not that good, but I feel like that was a good solution, all things considered, and I do think I will try this again at a later date where I try to figure out the divide and conquer approach, because I know it said to do it, but I did want to see if the Cadane algorithm would work for this, and it did, but I don't think it was the best solution. So with that being said, I'm going to leave this solution in the GitHub repo that I have for all of my LeetCode solutions. You guys are more than welcome to fork and clone, make it better, make it worse, have some fun, learn something new, and I will continue to power through my 100 days of 100 questions of LeetCode and beyond, because obviously I'm not going to stop at 100, but I thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!